Welcome to the Retroroll How to Play video, the Roll It, Move It, Score It dice game. The goal of Retroroll is to be the first player to successfully accumulate 20 or more total game points to win the game. Setup. Shuffle and place the cards face down in the center of the table. This will be the draw pile. Each player will draw one card from the draw pile and place it face up in front of them to start the game. Once you draw a card from the draw pile, you must keep that card until you complete it. Each player will pick a matching set of 3 colored cubes. The colors include blue, clear, green, orange, purple, red, and yellow. Each player will place one of their colored cubes on the golden coin icon on their card. This is the starting and ending point for every card. The other 2 cubes will be placed next to your card and be used later in the game. Each player will take turns rolling the dice. The player who rolls the highest number goes first, and play will rotate to the left. Rules. A player will start their turn by rolling both dice. You will only get to roll the dice once per turn unless you land on the key action icon. If you roll a dice total or a single dice matches the number listed in the square below the golden coin icon, you will then move your colored cube on top of that number and will work that way around the card until you make it all the way back around to the golden coin icon. After you're able to roll a dice total or a single dice that matches the number listed at the bottom of the golden coin icon, your turn is over. Even if after rolling the dice you have not rolled a dice total or a single dice that matches the number listed beneath the golden coin icon, your turn is over. On each of your turns, you must roll a dice total or a single dice matching the next number listed inside of the next square attached to the previous square, working your way all around your card until you make it back around to the golden coin icon. After you have successfully made it completely around your current card and back to the golden coin icon, you will then add the game point total for that card listed in the middle of your current card to your points total. Place your current card in a pile next to you and then draw a new card from the draw pile. The first player to successfully accumulate 20 or more game points wins the game. Action icons. Sword. The sword icon allows you to force any one player to move their colored cube back one space on their card, forcing them to re-roll that number again on their next turn. Immediately after completing a numbered square prior to the sword icon, you will move your colored cube onto the sword icon square and use its action. You may not use this action on any player whose colored cube is currently on a sword or key icon. If there are no players to move back one space, then you lose the icon's action and your turn is over. Key. The key icon unlocks a free roll during the same turn. Immediately after completing a number squared prior to the key icon, you will move your colored cube onto the key icon square and immediately roll the dice again in the same turn in an attempt to roll a dice totaling or single dice matching the next numbered square. If successful, you will move your colored cube onto that square and your turn is over. If you are unsuccessful in rolling the next numbered square, your turn is over. Heart. Having trouble rolling one of your numbered squares? You may use one of your heart icons listed in the middle of your card to skip a numbered square without having to roll it. Your heart icon must be played at the start of your turn. You will not roll the dice on that turn unless you are moving to a square adjacent to a key icon. You may only use one heart icon per turn, after which you must cover it with one of your 2 colored cubes. After using the heart icon, your turn is over. After you have used and covered both of your heart icons, you may not use this action again on your current card. Once you have finished your current card, you will immediately regain the use of the 2 heart icons to use on your new card. FAQs. When a player lands on the sword icon, it moves a player back one square, and that square is a key or sword icon. Does the player that is moving back one space get to use that action? No. When the player that's getting moved back one space lands on the sword or key icon, that player does not get to use that action. Those actions are only used when you yourself land on them on your turn. Thanks for playing Retroroll, a retro gaming themed roll it, move it, score it dice game by Yahweh Games. Sold at thegamecrafter.com.